Well, how'd you feel?
Absolutely fantastic, I think.
You think? How did it go?
No, it was brilliant. It was so great. We had a couple of hiccups at the beginning with the sound, but then it clicked into place and it was fantastic.
What makes a good live gig for you?
The people. I mean, but even if there's only one person, if they're getting it, it's brilliant. And believe me, we've played to one person and a blind dog, and there was a fight broke out. But anyway, it's about the people. It's about if you see while you're singing and you're playing and you're seeing that they're getting it.
Yeah.
And first of all, before that, we have to get it on stage. If we're not getting it between us, if we're not feeling that passion between us, something is, I know it sounds unimportant, but the sound is the most important thing. On stage, it's not just out front. The better the sound is on stage, that's when it inspires you, when you can hear yourself, when you can hear the guitar, and when it's all balanced. And when it isn't like that, then it becomes difficult and it can take you out of the zone, because when it's like that, you're right in the zone. And then it's like you give your best performance. But so we did have a couple of problems in the beginning, but bless the sound people that were here today, they just got it sorted and everything was great.
Excellent. Would you prefer festivals or intimate wee clubs?
Well, I love both. I mean, I love our own shows because, of course, we can sort out all that sound stuff, because you can't have a sound check on a festival. You do a line check. Yeah. But nonetheless, there's nothing like playing on a festival with great... I mean, I've been on festivals with some of the most incredible bands, and I've stood back and gone, oh my giddy aunt, they're about to walk on stage, and that's wonderful. I lost my voice at one of them because I was singing so much to the band that was on after us. Yeah. But I love both.
Who's been your influences on your singing? So many.
It has to start with the Motown. No, it didn't. It started with Robert Plant. And I say that because I was 6 when John joined Led Zeppelin. So Led Zeppelin for me was everything. And the way Robert sang with soul, I didn't realise that at the time. I was just listening to him, thinking 6 years old, 7 years old, 8 years old. I think they played at my birthday, the one, not all of them, but I had a birthday where Robert and John played. Funnily enough, I had a birthday, and I'm just, all these years later, and I'm 63, I met up with some school friends, and they went, remember, we came to your birthday party, and it was 11 years old or something, and your brother was there, and there was a drum competition, and the girlfriend I was having, this was like just the week before Christmas, Sally Farmer, she said, I won the drumming competition and your brother gave me a big hug and a prize. She said, that's been my claim to fame all my life. I go, yeah. My 6th birthday, it was Robert and John. So I grew up listening to them, and I never even thought about it until I got a little bit older. While they were still alive, John always was playing the most incredible soul music, Motown music, some of the most incredible stuff. That's why I started to listen to all of that. Marvin Gaye, Gladys Knight, Aretha Franklin, all of that. Stevie Wonder, all of that. Then I started going back into the blues because Robert was a big blues guy, and so I thought, I need to look at that. And that's what makes a band, this incredible music that was before us. Yeah. So all of them. For me, what's influenced me, I mean, oh my God, when I listen to voices like the Detroit Spinners, like Felipe Wynne, just for me, I hear soul music and I'm like, I just feel it. I listened to a song today with Gladys Knight and Marvin Gaye, and they did a duet on the grapevine, and my goodness, it makes me go, even now.
Still does.
That's
what music does, doesn't it?
But then I loved all of the, Joni Mitchell. I mean, the album she did, Caught and Spark. Right. And then there was Cat Stevens with Catch Bullet 4, and there was Janis Joplin, and there was Fleetwood Mac, and so I loved all the West Coast, all of that stuff. I've had such an eclectic mix of music growing up, being John's sister. And then my other brother was a real Northern soul guy. So I grew up listening to Brothers Johnson, you know. So I have this amazing mixture of music, which I love. And I think that's what is missing right now. I don't hear any new artists coming through.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I wish somebody would pass this down. It's like, come on, we got it passed down to us, pass it down. But now we've got all this bloody formulaic stuff. And you think,
are you writing any new stuff?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
I love writing.
Yeah.
But I've just found out that my drummer I adore, he's one of the best drummers. He's Tony Newman's son, and who played in some of Tony Newman was on David Bowie's album. So, but Rich is his own man. He's such a great, great drummer. And he comes up with amazing ideas, you know, so we can work together on that. But he started wanting to write, and that's great because we, you know, all the new songs that we write as a band, I share with them. I'm probably the main protagonist in it all, but I just go, without them, a bit like Led Zeppelin. I mean, you know, you could write the chords and the lyrics, but until you got John Paul Jones and John Bonham on it, it wasn't going to be that song. So it's like, yeah, we share everything, and it's not that we've got a huge hit, but we're hoping the next one. You know?
Well, what does success mean to you?
Being happy.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, at this age, I think the music industry is very difficult. I've been incredibly lucky that my husband is with me. I'm incredibly lucky that I mean, let me say from a very early start, the cards were stacked against me because I'm John Bonham's sister.
Exactly.
And if I was going to do it, even just to get on a stage, not make it, just whatever make it is, but just to get on a stage and carry the name Bonham, I've got to be fucking good. Excuse me. I have to be good.
Yeah, absolutely have to.
You know? So, I thought, well, you know, that was the only thing that mattered to me, really.
So when you're on stage, do you think of him sometimes?
God, he's with me all the time. Yeah. And my other brother, Michael. I lost my other brother too.
Yeah.
Both my brothers were incredibly close to me. Yeah, of course. I mean, tonight I did a song about John. It's taken me years. I mean, I've done songs, but Thunder is a song that I love tonight. I loved the way we played it. You know, yeah, it haunts me. You know, I loved my family and I've lost them. My family now is my husband, who's my guitarist, and my band, and Robert.
Yeah, and that's what keeps you going.
Yeah, I you know, and my sister-in-law, you know, both my sister-in-laws I'm incredibly close to. And I love my family, their children, John and Michael's children. And I keep going with it, you know, and I'm so happy. It's like when you find a moment that you know when you're singing and you think, yeah, and you're happy. You're not chasing anything. Yeah. I'm not, you know, this age, you don't chase.
I mean, when you're on the stage, you totally own the stage. You know?
Oh, thank you.
Look at me. It's me.
Did I do that?
It's me. No, not tonight. Just in general.
Okay.
The times I've seen you just go straight to your eyes, and it's like, right, yeah, entertain me. I like entertained, and you just can't keep yourself away. Then you sing, and it all comes out.
Well, thank you.
You know? Yeah.
But I wouldn't be able to do that without the band I play.
Exactly. Yes.
The band inspire me, and honestly, you know, I'm just on there on that stage, and we play something, and I'm like, yeah, come on. And the other minutes I'm turning, I go, what are you doing? But you know, it just gets me. It gets me. Yeah. No, I love it. I don't ever want to give this up. It's not about playing huge venues, getting huge money. It's about being true. I play my own stuff. This is what I do.
Exactly.
If that didn't quite sell, but I don't even know. I think I probably would have been dead back in the day, you know, in the 80s when they sort of said, you know, I was taken over by a record company and a manager and this, that, and the other. I found myself in a world I didn't know. And I was dealing with a loss. I was dealing with a huge loss. I don't think anybody understood that. They were all jumping on the bleeding bandwagon, you know. It's a hard thing to step in behind John Bonham. And everybody's there going, no, we're not going to take advantage. It just, you knew they were. Yeah. And so it became really difficult. And if I could look back to then, where I am now, I would have said, Deb, stay firm. And do you know what? When I do look back, I think I did. I stayed firm.
Yeah.
And I was offered to do bloody female Led Zeppelin in Las Vegas, or the crap that people just would, but loads of money. And I just went, no, I write my own songs. I want to do my own thing.
You write original songs. I mean,
well, I don't know how original they are. I'm just inspired by so many things, so many musical things. But I'd like to think so. The biggest part of the joy for me, and I've been able to make a living in other ways, because I never wanted to sell my soul to music, because it always had to be what I wanted to do. And unfortunately, there were so many people that were after me in every which way. And I just didn't want to do that, I love my brother. My favorite band on the planet is Led Zeppelin, along with many other 50s and 60s bands, Motown and everything. But I didn't want to be exploited. And it started as soon as I got my first record deal. I was just exploited on that. And I had to stand firm, and that was sort of tough. But here I am.
Being female as well at that time.
Oh, geez, you wouldn't even believe. I'm not even going to go there. Yeah, being female is a tough core in this business. I was even told, you can't be in a rock band if you're female. Then I went and met so many labels where I knew from the minute I walked in, there was a hit going on, and it was like, got to get out, because that wasn't what it was about, I just had to do what I needed to, and I needed to be, it was all about, if I'm going to be a singer, then I've got to do my brother John proud, because John was the most incredible talent. When I watch him, it's like this power, this soul, this everything that he would do technically would be the most incredible playing. And I thought, Deb, if you're going to get up there and say you're Deborah Bonham, John Bonham's sister, you better be able to damn sing. And I think I've sort of done him proud, because I've not gone down those areas of trying to, what everybody offered me loads of money. That money was never, ever the gain. Never.
What's the best advice you've had? Final question.
Advice, be yourself. That came from Robert.